My people, I am back. A very good and great morning to you wherever you are. In Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Uganda, wherever you are on the African continent, I welcome you to Selam's blog. Today is another beautiful Tuesday morning. And of course, you that is in Europe, in the UK, or you are in America, or any part of the world you are, I welcome you to today's blog. Tomorrow will be another match day for the Blues, Chelsea for that matter. And today we are going to be analyzing a few things from this moment. And then later, my next video will be match prediction. I don't know where to start from. How I'm going to be doing that analysis before the prediction. Team prediction and all that. I don't know how, but I'll try. Because right now it looks like the team is disjointed. The squad, the Chelsea squad right now is disjointed. Malo Gusto is not going to be there. Jackson is not going to be there. What are going to be the twists and the turns that the coach is going to bring in? I am not too sure the formation is going to be deploying tomorrow yet. But we will see later in the day, maybe when we are beginning to get news from Cobham, then we can tell. But right now, let me just go straight to the point. Look, my friends, all being said and done, Chelsea's next 6 matches in the Premier League. Chelsea's next 6 matches in the Premier League. Fulham away, Burnley away, Arsenal home, Brentford home, Tottenham away, Manchester City away. How many points will the team get from these 6 matches? How many points are we going to be gaining from these 6 matches? It's very scary. The last 6 matches we played, we could not get, only 1 game we won. Now we are going to beat Arsenal at home, Brentford. We are playing Brentford, tomorrow. You see, Brentford home. Then we now go to Tottenham away, Manchester City away. It's very scary, honestly. But let's just hope that from tomorrow's game, we'll begin to see changes. We'll begin to see players playing at their rightful positions. We'll begin to see Enzo coming back to play the number 8 role, not number 10. Enzo does better when he's playing the number 8 role, distributing the ball. When Enzo is playing that pivotal role together with Casado, when both of them they are standing together as number 6 and 8, he does better than that. We can deploy Copam as the typical number 10. We don't need to waste talent. It is not right for us to be wasting talent at this point in time when we have most of our players, our starters on injury list. Well, I'm not into the team right now, but I just want to say we have an opportunity to redeem ourselves. Lot is being done on shape and formation with a big focus on fitness, intensity and high standards. On Chelsea's recovery days, fitness work is still required, and some elements of training have been linked or likened to being beasted in an army camp. Look, this is what we need. From our understanding, they are still working hard. Even on days of recovery, they still work hard. They still working hard on their fitness level. But we have identified the real problem Chelsea have. We've identified our real problem. Our main problem was striking. In the last game, we saw it. Opportunities upon opportunities. Jackson was supposed to bury some of those opportunities. He couldn't. Sterling was supposed to bury some of those opportunities. Couldn't. Even Ben Chilwell missed a great opportunity to score. Now the talks about Ivan Toney is back again this week. In Twitter and everywhere. This is what Fabrizio Romano has to say on Ivan Toney. It's not time to negotiate yet, but Chelsea are among the clubs interested in the situation and informed on the conditions of a deal. So let's see if it will be Ivan Toney or a different kind of player. From what I am hearing, Arsenal have also asked about the conditions of a deal a couple of weeks ago. But the point is, looking at the situation of Chelsea right now, if you are Ivan Toney, my friend, and you have been put, or Arsenal is coming for you and Chelsea are coming for you, Which of these two teams would you like to go right now? Which of these teams have a better, or promising future for you? Arsenal, right now, they are on top of the league, or I think second or so on the league. They are playing Champions League, and everything seems to be all right with the team. Chelsea are not in Champions League. They are not playing Europa League either. And it looks like the team is going down, 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 down. Assuming, or let's say you are Ivan Toney, these two teams are coming for you. Would you like to go to the club or the team that is struggling at the bottom of the table, or you go to the team or the club that is flourishing? I know if Ivan Toney should decide to come to Chelsea, he will walk straight onto this side. He will walk straight into the first 11. He will be straight away, a starter. But in Arsenal, he might have to fight for his position. Will you consider that? A team that you walk straight to the starting 11, or a team that you go in that is in Champions League, that is on top of the league, and yet you have to fight for your position? Which one will you consider? This is the situation right now. For me, if I were Ivan Toney, I'll walk straight into Arsenal. Because they're looking better than Chelsea is looking right now. Conditions are looking better than Chelsea's conditions right now. Yeah. And that is where Chelsea is going to have a problem. From last season or so, I think Arsenal wanted a deal for him, but the deal didn't go through. Now this season, if we are to go in for it in January and Arsenal also coming in for it, I can bet you choose to go to who? To Arsenal instead of coming to Chelsea. On the new owners' arrival last summer, manager Thomas Tuchel was in place to influence their recruitment. But following his dismissal and the installing of a new recruitment setup headed by Win Stanley, Stewart and Co. Director of Talent and Recruitment Joe Shields, one that some close to the club believe has too many people in the process and involvement from above, the focus has shifted. And this is the reason why we recruited young talent without thinking our experiences. Without thinking, the new profile of players we are recruiting right now, that we're not going to recruit any player that is above 26 or above 25. It's part of the things that are hurting us right now. A player that is 24 years old, 25, 26 years old, they have the ability, the strength, the mental capacity. They've experienced it from 18. They have about 8 years under their belts with experience to fight. They know when they are losing game, they know the spirit to bring in on board. These young guys, 18 years, 19 years, 20 years, the fighting spirit is not yet there. Because the experience is not there. The few ones that have the experience that are supposed to be fighting, like Sterling, it's like a no-show for them most of the times. It's like a no-show most of the times. Todd Bowley and Co, they will have to turn the ship, find a way of steering the ship in a better direction come January. Data is playing a bigger part in how the players work, as financial asset is now a consideration. Hence, investing so heavily in a younger talent. Data, I like data, but not when it comes to the football, the play on the field, and you are relying on data, you end up losing. Sometimes, when it comes to the practicality of things, data can be deceptive. Yes, that is why you see a player that is not informed right now, but the next moment, the next game, you will see him, delivering the goal that you needed. Now, our new owners, they are relying so much on data. That all makes perfect business sense, though there is a potential for that being reflected more on spreadsheets than football pitch. Exactly. It's also not as easy to take. Yeah, so like I was saying, my good friend, you see, it is also not as easy to take transfer risks at a club the size of Chelsea at others. It is very risky to take Chelsea the level we are taking it right now. Chelsea have gambled in some places and overpaid in many others. Jackson was joining Bournemouth in January until a failed medical. He joined Chelsea for around 32 million. After the only burst of consistent scoring in his career at the end of last season for Villarreal. Nice were at one stage favourite to sign Mikhailo Modric for a fraction of the 88.5 million fee Chelsea ended up paying after their interest, following Arsenal's drove up the price. Wesley Fofana, Marco Kurela, Enzo Fernandez, and Moise Caicedo are just some who also came within especially hefty price tags. Yeah. Meanwhile, the youth focus of Chelsea's buying has meant some players have been overlooked due to their age, such as now Tottenham star James Maddison, and left Pochettino's squad short on nous and experience. Pochettino appealed for more during the summer, but not one player over the age of 25 was signed. It has left the burden on the shoulders of Raheem Sterling, Chilwell, and centre-back Silva, at a time when the contribution and role of the veteran centre-back, whose mistake led to Villa's winner, is coming under growing scrutiny. In the assessment of Chelsea's current plight, he should not be the only one to be blamed for the loss to Villa on Sunday. That is my take. Whatever it is, tomorrow's game is something which Chelsea need to really work on. I cannot stand here to say it's a must win because we said that over and over and it didn't work out. And so I'll not repeat that again. But all I can say is that Chelsea need the results tomorrow. And like I said yesterday, Mauricio Pochettino is 3 games away from being sacked if he should lose. He is 3 wins. Mauricio Pochettino is 3 wins away from being sacked. If he should lose 3 games more, tomorrow's game, the game against Burnley and Fulham, then the owners will have no choice. It's of no reason why Baghdad is always in the dressing room. There's a good reason why. Even though we are not in support of that, I don't support the owners being at the dressing room for no reason. Yes, my good friend, no matter how you want to look at it, the game tomorrow, we must do our best. And I believe right now as we speak, a lot is going to take place today at Cobham. I'll be coming your way again in the next hours with updates from Cobham. And most probably my team lineup for tomorrow's game against Brighton. Yes, it's possible. I don't know how it's going to be like. I'll see you